Hello everyone, and a very warm welcome back to our YouTube channel. I hope you are all having a fantastic day and that everything is going well for you. Today we are back once again to engage in some live trading on the BrizeX platform. Looking at the screen, the chart is currently set to a 30-second interval, so I am going to switch it over to a 1-minute time frame right now, and we will make sure to keep the timer running throughout the session. Before we dive in, I want to emphasize that we will be following our standard trading strategy. First, we need to carefully mark our key levels and identify the overall trend to understand exactly how the market is moving today. To determine the trend, we must observe the market structure closely, which helps us figure out the current direction. I have just finished marking those levels now. So looking at this setup, what are your thoughts on the current market movement? If we take a look back and ask ourselves, where exactly was the market positioned in the past? In the past, we can clearly see that the market was trending upward. However, if we look at the present moment, where is the market sitting right now? At this point, it is evident that the market is moving down, which signifies that we are in a downtrend. So, by carefully looking at the past and the current market action, we can understand that the overall trend is moving downward. Okay, so I am going to mark one more level on the chart, but it is already quite clear now that the market is moving in a downward direction. We can observe that most of the candles are becoming red candles. Therefore, we can certainly take advantage of this situation. I will now begin to analyze the next move. I'll mark one specific level right now, and then we'll create this level here. All right, guys, so we will take a trade for this particular position right here. We are looking at the upward direction for the next candle, okay, guys? So I have placed one upward call trade right here because what's happening in this market is that our key level has been broken out. And after this breakout, if you look closely, our trend line has also been broken. Because of both these significant breakouts, there's a very good chance that a green candle could form here. It's not guaranteed that a green candle will definitely form, but there's a strong chance that a green candle could appear here. Let's see what happens. It will all happen live for us. Okay, so let's see, guys. There are about 13 seconds left here. Basically, we took this trade because of the breakout, and if you look at the previous candles, this green candle is a very strong green candle. Buyers are gradually getting more interested here, okay? Buyers are much more interested than sellers right now, see? So when buyers are interested, what happens to sellers? They become uninterested, and even those sellers start getting interested in buying. So a green candle could form here. So guys, as you can clearly see here, this trade here has become profitable for us, and this is a green candle, guys. Okay, so the way I marked the level, you must have understood the method I explained, right? Now, whenever we trade, we basically use a comprehensive and well-defined trading setup here. We create a proper setup and we try to deeply understand some specific setups, what exactly the setup is. When we draw a clear trend line on that setup, we realize the potential, and when we execute the levels, when we execute the trade itself, then we truly understand how these market dynamics function in a real-world practical environment, right? So we just traded here. You saw how smoothly we made a profit here. But trading is not always as smooth or as simple as it might initially seem to you. However, when your professional knowledge finally reaches a certain advanced level, and when you truly begin to understand what kind of sentiments are prevailing in the market at any given moment, what is actually happening and what is not, and you can accurately predict the movement of the candles, only then are you able to stay here. Otherwise, if any inexperienced person comes here with a budget of, let's say, $500 and impulsively invests it all, they almost inevitably end up losing every bit of it. After that event, they are completely out of the market for good. So basically, what I want to say is that you shouldn't be out of the market. You should always keep some funds aside on a regular basis, and whatever you earn, set some of it aside. This is the approach I'm talking about. I'm sharing with you the exact method I use in my own tutorials, the way I trade. Okay, this video is not financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor for you to just follow what I say, all right? I just want to tell you that trading is a very risky platform. If you want to transition into this field or start trading, you should understand what kinds of things you are getting involved in. Known? All right. Now I'll take a look at the other charts here, and then we can make all the trades here. Okay, guys, so what's happening here? There's an uptrend going on, but here there can be a breakout. There are chances of a breakout here. All right. So we'll trade on this. Okay, so is it a kind of consolidation market? If we look at it on a much larger level, it's kind of a consolidation market. All right. Let me draw and show you how I'm assuming this is a consolidation market here. All right. So I have carefully placed this level here. I'll copy it, and after copying, I'll adjust it slightly to the right. On this side, so guys, you can see that the market is consolidating within this entire particular channel, and the market is currently, as you can observe, here, continuous red candles are forming. Has a green candle formed here? Now let's see, a green candle has clearly formed here, all right? Now, immediately after that green candle has fully formed, if the market gives a significant breakout at that specific level, then the market can potentially go even lower and eventually touch the support level. All right, guys, so we are going to take a trade for a downward direction, guys, for the very next candle. So let's go. Okay, guys, so I have placed a downward trade right here, as you can see on the screen. Now we've placed a downward trade here. Let me tell you, first of all, there is some significant consolidation happening right here. All right, if you take a close look at the upper side, you can see the market is currently experiencing a very strong and consistent downward movement. All right, and there is no base level, which is the most important thing in trading. When we set a support level and when we set a resistance level, then here we really have to look closely at the base level. Okay, so guys, as you can observe right now, you can see that our trade is moving downward and it is currently creating a red candle. So regarding the specific way I traded here, I really want to tell you that whenever there is a base level appearing in the market, it is only when we fully understand the fundamental concept of the base level that we can capture the market's overall movement. All right, support and resistance alone do not mean that we will be able to capture the market. Whenever we utilize support and resistance levels in our analysis, it is also extremely important to pay close attention to the underlying base level. Only by doing this can we truly understand how the market will likely move in this specific area. So as you can see here, a strong red candle has formed and our trade here has become profitable. Previously, we took a trade of 700 and we have taken this trade. Both trades have been profitable. That means it's not guaranteed that if you take this trade, you will also be profitable. All right, this is my personal journey, the result of my consistent effort over all these many days to learn, study, and practice the art of trading. That is precisely how I have been able to reach this current level, and that is exactly what I am trying to show you through this demonstration. Okay, let's take a look at the trades together. I'll observe the market behavior for a bit more time before we decide. Then we will take one final trade, and after that is complete, we can close our session for the day. All right, okay, let's check CHF JPY. So it is showing us kind of a consistent downtrend. You can see clearly that it is consolidating right here in this range. After the market underwent a period of consolidation, it is now following a clear and steady downward movement. That means it is currently looking for a very strong and reliable support level. Once it finally finds a solid horizontal support level, that is exactly when the price action will become stable. All right, once it gets a solid support right here, it will become much more stable after that. Okay, guys, so I've marked the level here. Now, when the market comes near this specific level, either a period of consolidation will start right after that. All right, or after that occurs, the market could potentially move in a completely different direction. That is also a very distinct possibility. If it gives a clear breakout, the market could again move sideways within this specific formation. Okay, guys, so I am going for an upward direction from here because the market has already touched this significant level and now a strong green candle is starting to form. Now this green candle is completely engulfing the previous candle, and if we consider the mother candle before that, the breakout has also happened at that exact level. So there is a strong possibility it can be a green candle, but it can also be a red candle. But we are assuming here that a bullish green candle can form at this point. The market has come downwards very strongly here, so the overall trend is definitely down here. Obviously, the market could form a red candle here, but the previous candle was green, so we are assuming a green candle can form here. So let us see, guys. Let us watch closely what happens. 12 seconds left, and it is becoming a solid green candle. Okay, so 5 seconds left, and guys, it is... So this was a very successful winning trade, guys. You can see how nicely and smoothly the market went down in one clear direction. We initially thought it would form a solid red candle, but in the end, it closed as a green candle, just as we had specifically predicted. The exact same market situation happened exactly as we anticipated. The things we observed, the technical analysis we applied, the fundamentals we looked at, and everything that is part of our overall strategy, whatever it is, right? So, in a very good way, we had 3 consecutive profitable trades right here. You can see here, we took a $700 trade, and it was highly profitable. Then again, we took another $700 trade on the AUD CAD pair for a downward move, and that was also very profitable. Then again, we took yet another $700 trade here, and that too was quite profitable. Okay guys, so this is exactly how we make trades profitable here. This is how I consistently make my own trades profitable. Again, I want to say that I'm not giving any final advice here. There are losses in trading as well, so come into this with that mindset. Don't just think about profit. Don't get into trading just being influenced by the idea of profit. All right? Because loss is also a natural part of trading. So that's all for this video, guys. I really hope you liked this video. If you haven't joined our Telegram channel yet, you can easily connect with us on Telegram, Mintix. I've provided the link in the description below. You can click right there to join our Telegram. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye-bye.